Hello everyone, myself Monica ST, bearing USN 1V20CS091, and today's the topic I'm discussing is the cathode ray tube. So, what are we going to discuss in this PPT? What exactly is the CRT or the cathode ray tube means, and what are the different components required in CRT? The different components are the electron gun, the electronic beam deflection, and the screen which is displayed, and how actually the CRT works, how it operates, and some of the advantages and disadvantages. So, what is cathode? Cathode is the technology which is used in display devices. Uh, for example, if we take our TV or in the mobile, we can see number of images with the help of images or the video with the help of CRT. Basically, it just displays the device. It is a display devices, the device for showing information in virtual form, the information in virtual form such as the computer or the monitor, or even the desktop, and also the TV. This CRT displays are used mostly by graphic professionals because it offers very good variant and good accurate color. So the it gives us good color and reflection and clarity when the observer or the user is using it. Now coming to the main components, cathode ray tube is a display device. It is a display device that uses electron fired as at phosphor to create images. So the phosphorus screen which is present in front or in front of the CRT is the phosphor layer. It takes input from the external source and displays it. It makes other devices such as computer useful, and some of the components which are the electron gun, the electron beam deflection, and the screen and the phosphor. As you can see in the diagram, the uh, the three components are the electron gun which is also called as the heater, as we can see in this diagram, the heater and the cathode, and the combination of the cathode, heater, and the grid is called as the electron gun. And then coming to electron beam deflection, as we can see, there is a straight line, the straight electron beam light which is passing, that's called as the electron beam deflection. And the screen which is in front of the CRT, and the phosphor. And now coming to the electronic gun, as I already told you, it is the combination of three called as the heater, cathode, and the electronic gun fires electron that strikes the electronic. What electronic gun does, it releases the electron and strike the phosphorus layer eventually, and thus results in displaying colors. The two parts which are at the cathode and a electron beam focuser. Electron Why it is coming, the electron beam deflection. In this diagram, the initial path of the electron was a straight line. The electron beam deflection, in between the electron, it alters the path. The electrons alters the path. The straight line which is the straight line which is passed, the straight line, and it moves and it deflects. It is positioned at the base of the vacuum tube, control what part of the screen electron strikes. two types of deflection, one that controls the position in x-axis or horizontal direction, and other with the y-axis with the vertical direction. So now coming to the screen which is present at the in front of the CRT, this is actually displays the image. The screen, as we all know, it actually displays the image or the video in the color CRT. In color CRT, the screen contains inorganic light emitted phosphor with three different colors: red, green, and blue. Uh, uh, the screen has a number of pixels. In pixels, there are three types of colors based on the intensity as it produces the color. As the intensity is increased, the the penetration of the color is also very deep. When they are strike, they give off energy in the form of photon. When an electron fired from gun strikes the screen and hits an atom in the phosphor, it transfers its energy to the electron in the phosphor. The excited electron then raises to the different energy level. As the electron falls, it emits energy as heat and visible light. Directly behind the screen is the device, such as the window, mask, or aperture grill. The purpose of this device is to stop stray electrons from hitting the screen, so only the electron beam hits the intended phosphor. Now, coming to our main topic, how it actually works and what are the operations required, how it operates. As we can see in this diagram, it is the internal structure of the CRT. The CRT is the device which converts electrical energy into the virtual sorry CRT is the device which converts electrical signals into virtual signals. When electrical signals are the voltage, when voltage is applied, it converts into current and then it converts into virtual signals. All right, cathode. Now the pins which are connected to with the pins have the voltage is applied for the pins. The voltage is applied by plugging it to the socket. Pin is connected to the base. Now the eta, the electron the eta, as the voltage is applied to the pins, even the ether gets heated up. Now the cathode is surrounded. The 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 cathode is surrounds the heater. When voltage is applied to pins, the heater gets heated up and also the cathode rays. The property of cathode is to emit the electron emit the electron, or the basic property of cathode when it is heated up is to emit the electrons. As the electrons get emitted, it moves in a random direction when there is no support or um, anything like that. So we are providing the grid. The grid grid is to grid is used to focus and pass the electron beam in a high voltage and an high speed. The acceleration is very important to move in one direction without any deviation of the electrons. And there are also anode, the pre accelerating anode, focusing anode, and the accelerating anode. Pre focusing and accelerating anode. The the as the electron passes in one direction, the anode. So what accelerating anode does, it is focusing anode. Accelerating anode provides the path, it provides the path for the electrons to move in one direction, that is in single direction. And next comes when as we can see here, aqueduct coating. When the electrons are moving away from the tube, it's hit hit it takes uh, it takes the electron and come back to the straight position. And then and then vertical deflection plates and horizontal deflection plates are also present in here. Vertical deflection plates, it deflects the electron beam in upward direction or the downward direction on the screen. And horizontal deflection plate, it deflects electron beam in right and left direction. Aqueduct coating, if electron comes out of their path, then it repels then and helps electron to come to again a focusing path. So next is the phosphor layer. The screen is coated with a phosphor layer. The metal used in screen is of zinc sulfate or zinc tungsten or zinc oxide. uh, Cathode is of nickel, cylindrical coated with oxide. Cylindrical coated with oxide. This is all about the operations of the CRT or cathode ray tube. Some of the advantages of CRT is they operate at any resolution geometric aspect ratio without the need for uh, rescaling the image. CRT runs at the highest pixel resolution generally available. It provides a very dark at the highest contrast level normally available, suitable for use even in dimly light and dark environment. They have a perfect smooth gray scale with an infinite number of intensity level. Other display technologies are expected to reproduce the natural low power gamma curve of the CRT, but can only do so approximately. CRT have fast response time and no motion artifacts, best for rapidly moving for and changing images. CRT is less expensive than comparable display using other display technology. Some of the disadvantages are they have a big bag and take up space on disk. The electromagnetic field emitted by CRT monitor constitute a healthy hazard to the functioning of living cells. It emits a small amount of X-ray band radiation which can result in a health hazard. Constant refreshing of CRT monitor can result in headache. It operates at very old high voltage which can overheat system or result in explosion. They are heavy to pick up and carry around. Thank you.